How on a day, my beautiful and amazing people? I salute you according to that time, or depending on when that time that they listen to us. I welcome you to this beautiful day with another bongalicious information, my people. Now, well done, my people. Now, welcome. I come again with Regina Daniel and Nwoko's case. It does not concern us. It does not concern us. Very soon, it will concern everybody. It's not my business. It's not my business. Very soon, it will become social media business. It will become online in-laws business. I don't want a situation where we'll gather again and start forming Save Regina Daniel. 1 million march for Regina Daniel. Justice for Regina Daniel. This is around March. Regina Daniel, whatever that happened, left Nwoko's house. Nwoko begged, or however, he wrote that poem, wrote everything, tell us Regina they pregnant, we will never see the bellies in that match. Regina gone go back. Again, Regina don't shout again. Say in Nwoko house, I am nobody, I am nothing. But in my house, I'm a queen or my princess. And Regina Daniel left. The only reaction that Nwoko will do, Nwoko will do as a senator and a lawyer, a barrister, a UK trained lawyer, was to come out of social media to tell us that the wife that was given to him at 18 years, about 6 or 7 years ago, that lady is now a drug addict. Is now on drugs. Within just 7 years, this lady wasn't in drugs. Because if this lady was on drugs, you wouldn't have married her. She wasn't on drugs when she was 18. How come when she turned 25, she can't become drug addict? That is the only thing you told us on social media. And when she is high, she destroys things. How did it start? I think I have said it before. Say there are things that make someone to be on drugs. Depression, frustration, disappointment, maltreatment, victimization. These are the things. I don't know which one of them that Regina is suffering in your house. When Regina shouted here that it is better to cry in Ferrari than to cry in Keke Napep, I told those who care to listen that this lady is saying something. This lady is crying, but in Ferrari. This lady is just showing us reverse psychology. It's reverse psychology that she's using. This lady is actually crying, but in Ferrari. And whether you are crying in Ferrari or you're crying in Keke Napep, whether you're crying in Keke Napep or you're crying on bicycle or you're crying on Okada, cry, na cry. Depression is bad. Depression is not what you wish anybody. And depression knows no bound. It doesn't know whether you have money or not. Because you may have everything, but you become depressed. And that's the worst of it all, because nothing can bring you out of that depression easily. A poor man enters depression, you know that one of the greatest problems he has is money. Just give him some big money. At least you solve half of his problem. But when a very rich and wealthy man enters depression, it's not poverty that will solve it. There are serious issues. He needs counseling. He needs a lot to do that. So when Regina Daniel was shouting, it is better to cry in Ferrari than to cry in Keke Napep, people were listening to her with the mind of jealousy or whatever. But I don't listen like that. I analyze. I'm very, very analytical. I looked at it. I called somebody. I said, are you people laughing at this thing? You guys said, that's what she wants. A small girl married an old man because of money. This, that. I told them that's not what I'm saying. And that's not what I'm hearing. What I'm seeing and hearing is a depressed girl. What I'm seeing and hearing is a girl that's not happy. What I'm seeing and hearing is someone that is making up the happiness. Somebody that is acting like a hypocrite. Like an actor who she is. And they said it's a lie. That she's a proud girl. She's a small girl. The money of the husband entered her head. I laughed. It happened again in March. It has happened again in October. Now, why am I saying all these things? I am not an apostle of divorce. I say it every time. Neither do I support toxic marriage. Neither do I support breaking of marriage or raking of marriage. But I will tell you, I am not also an apostle of domestic violence and an apostle of buying in marriage. Regina had done this. I think this should be the last thing that Regina had done, for people to speak for her, for people to cancel her, for people to come close, especially those people who know Regina Daniel closely, who he trusts. I think she always respect, what's the name of this actor? Mercy Johnson. I don't know whether I will attack Mr. Johnson. Somebody need to call Regina Daniel and find out what is wrong with her. Regina Daniel is not feeling fine. It's not normal. She's not happy. Somebody need to find out what she's passing through. Forget about what Nwoko wrote. Nwoko said she's peddling drugs. And Nwoko should, if it's in a developed country, Nwoko should have been arrested. If it's in a developed country. Because, well, Regina is from a poor family. Who will do that? How can a lady you married at 18, very fresh, you came to the social media and told the whole world that she's a virgin? That virgin, meaning that she's not white, she doesn't know anything at 20, at 18, and all of a sudden, you came out of social media to come and tell the whole world, that she's a drug addict, that she's now living on drugs. Something is wrong. Who pushed her into drugs? What led her into drugs? Why is she on drugs? What happened? This is a question that Nwoko need to answer for coming out of the social media to label that allegation. Well, I am happy. I'm not saying that we are accusing Nwoko because he said this on social media. I am only saying that Nwoko revealed what is happening to Regina Daniel and should have taken responsibility of what he said. But the information that is reaching us right now, my people, is not palatable. You know why I say it's not palatable? So many people will be clapping hands and be happy about it, but I'm not happy about it because nothing has been done with the cry of Regina. Regina's cry should be looked into. Regina's cry should be dealt with. She said the violence is too much, that she can't withstand it anymore. People say, is she just saying that? I tell you, that 25-year-old girl is not saying that. She's suffering. And we cannot say because a small girl made a mistake some years ago, about 7 years ago, and because of that, we should allow her to buy in her mistake. I don't know how we're going to do it, but Regina Daniel needs to be rescued. That's what I'm seeing. I know that tomorrow, people will start saying this thing. Niger celebrity, what are you saying? Can you defend what you're saying? I cannot defend anything because I don't know what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that I'm only looking at the voice of a woman I heard. She's not happy. I'm telling you the truth. And that is why in order to discountenance what she said, somebody came up and said she's on drugs. Okay. If she's on drugs to say that, has she come out of the drug? Why all of a sudden what we are hearing today is that Nwoko is pleading to take Regina Daniel back? I don't know. That's what I'm seeing in the media space. If that is true, something is wrong. Why a rush? The same person that are you taking her to the rehabilitation as you said? Are you rushing to pick her out of the father's house and take her to the rehab as you said? Is it what you want to do? If it's what you want to do, no problem. If it's agreement with her, because you cannot take someone to rehab against her wish. Yes, it should be again, because I don't think she's too bad like that you should take her to the rehab without her knowing. It is an abuse of her right. Then I don't know why, because I'm seeing it flying around the social media, unless what I'm seeing on the media is not true. You say the Regina Daniel is coming back. The Nwoko had come to beg to take the wife back home. That is very risky. Very, very risky as far as I'm concerned. Nwoko is coming back to take the wife home. Very, very risky. The same Nwoko that told us that this wife is peddling drugs, now coming back to take the drug addict home. Or are you taking her to the rehab? My people, I want somebody to understand me and remove sentiment from what I'm saying. Regina Daniel is for all of us. Regina Daniel is a Nigerian. Regina Daniel is a human being. Any day anything happens to Regina, so many of us will not be happy. I'm telling you the truth. We will not be happy. Whether you like her marrying Nwoko or not, whether you appreciate her staying in Nwoko's house or not, but something needs to be done. Regina's mother needs to be cautioned. She had made that mistake first, marrying Regina to Nwoko. Regina's father should also be called upon. He has made that mistake by abandoning a daughter that did not allow him to be part of her marriage. You told her and she said no and you run away because of anger. You don't treat things, you don't handle kids like that. Yes, there is issue in the marriage. I know that's it because she's raised by the mother and listens to the mother more than you. But you should have insisted, talking and find out what is happening to Regina in that house. But I know that what is happening, all these things, na poverty. Because you cannot match Nwoko. He's very rich. But if you can't match Nwoko, the law can match Nwoko. You can take your actions legally. The law can match Nwoko. Yes, he's a senator, but he's not above the law. Yes, I know he has all the powers, but he's not above God. My people, no be smart, you know. I am calling on all Nigerians. Let us look into what is happening to Regina Daniel. Know whether it's a game they are playing. Are they acting a movie? Are they playing games? Is that a skit or that is real? So that we will not lose another person tomorrow and we start regretting. And at that time, na story, sentence. Now people go to throw for social media. Had I know, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I have gone to Regina's page. He has over 30 million followers. Wow. That's very beautiful. That's great. That's great. But what happens to that? Okay, 15 million followers or so. What happens to that? How can such people keep quiet while this lady suffers? Why this lady is in pain? I still say it and I maintain it. If Regina had been cancelled well, there is no amount of money that Nwoko can give to Regina that Regina wouldn't have been able to get by now. What Regina couldn't have gotten is to buy a private jet for herself. But she could have afford a business class to go to anywhere she's going in the world. Because if Regina started from that 7 years ago till now, if Regina had been on her own doing skit, Regina should have even married someone that's richer than Ned. Regina should have even been happier. If Regina had decided not to marry till this 25 years, Regina should have had her own mansion. Regina should have her own type of cash she need if she had maintained her own skit, posting on her own page. Because she has all it takes. She was a very talented actress, even at a tender age. My people, no be smart, you know. This thing is not just an ordinary talk. It is a clarion call to assist Regina Daniel. It just entered, since this thing happened, it's only 1 or 2 videos I have done about it. I don't like talking about what I'm not interested. But Regina called, shouted, posted on social media. Ned say na drug na in the cause am. Now, he has gone back immediately to go and carry the drug woman back to his house. That looks so suspicious. That looks so suspicious. Well, if Regina Daniel parents, both the father and the mother, whether they are together or not, it's immaterial. If they have decided to sacrifice that lady, that whatever that happens to the lady in Ned's house is no problem, it's nobody's concern. Chicken, we hands off. But I tell you the truth, it will not be palatable if anything wrong happens. Nwoko has already exonerated himself by telling you that Regina is on drug. Anything that happens to Regina tomorrow, Ned will tell you, did I not say he's on drug? So let's look into, if Regina is on drug, let the society assist. Let the family assist. Let Regina be checked and let her go to rehab as Ned was suggesting. I don't have any problem with it. But let it not be that somebody is being sent to rehab when he's not on drug or she's not on drug. Because a lot of people go use that way to go and calm people down. You understand? That is just the area I'm saying. Let us know what is wrong with Regina Daniel. But I am thinking as a person, that is my personal opinion, that Regina is not happy. And if she's not happy, she has a right to come out. Whatever sacrifice, whatever covenant, whatever thing they do that will make someone to remain perpetually where he's not happy or where she's not happy is not moral. And if it is not moral, should not be respected or maintained. I tell you the truth. Whatever culture, tradition that keeps somebody unhappy for years is suicidal, is abomination, is not right. So I don't know why people say there is something, which covenant that cannot be broken? As in what? Even covenant with God, people they break them, not to talk of the one with human being or with any tradition. I don't understand. So somebody will buy because he entered into a covenant. Which kind of covenant is that? That I agree, I no agree. What is renunciation? I agree before I no agree again. Now by force, people they enter court with devil say they no agree again. Even God, they allow people wey enter covenant comot, not to talk of human being. Me, I no understand though. Make e no be say me my mouth, because a lot of people dey write and hear say my mouth no good. I no wan go deep so that my mouth no go dey begin dey smell for this thing why they talk. But I dey tell you the truth. How you can tell me say there's a covenant it entered into, and that covenant you no go fit comot? As in what? As in people they enter covenant with God, come comot say they no dey do again. People they become reverend father, they say they no dey do again. Some people they become pastors. God go still allow them. People they become native doctor, throw away, say they do again. It's all about sacrifice, it's all about this thing. Now in person enter marriage with a man. Now he tell me say there's a covenant he entered, say he no go come out again. Now he make the gear go stay there, buy. That one my hand no deal. I dey tell una the truth. Make we look into what is wrong with Regina Daniel. Make Regina Daniel's life be saved. The girl cried. They say na drug. Now him making the cry like that. Few days they go back, they beg to carry her back. The same person wey drug make the cry, so that they know why everybody to know say why she dey cry. My hand no deal, but I'm calling all Regina fans all over the world. Make something be done. Regina's life is very important to all of us. If Regina is faking the whole thing just because he broke the windscreen of Ferrari, which is very costly. Well, I don't know. That's a different thing. Let us know, because after that, I just wanted an investigation to be done into Regina's case. Let her be. That's the country we are. There are people who call independent investigators. You see, the government should have heard that and investigate. But nobody does it in this country. They are only interested in catching people who are walking on the street protesting that somebody should be released. That's all they want. The police will just be tear gassing the person, throwing water on them, shooting, throwing this thing on them. This is 5 years now. The people that lost their life during that time at Lagos Toll Gate, Lekki Toll Gate, nobody has heard about it. The family has been abandoned. Everybody, even when the commission of inquiry brought out their dissent and submitted, and they indicted the government, nothing is done, even to the family of those people. Now you have come again. They are catching other people. That's all they are good at. But somebody is already in the house crying that she's not happy. Nobody is making investigation to find out what actually is wrong with her. My hands is awful. I don't talk my own. This is Niger Celebrity Update. Like and share our video, and God will bless you. Make una have a nice day. Bye.